Using a do-while loop, I am required to check if an input three-digit number is an Armstrong number or not. Actually, Armstrong number is if a number is 1, 1 raised to 1 is an example of an Armstrong number. They can be two-digit Armstrong numbers. They can be three-digit, four-digit, and so on. What it really means is you need to count the number of digits and the individual digits raised to the power of that number should be equal to the original number. So let's take look at this program, how we are going to find out whether an input three-digit number is an Armstrong number or not. So I have declared variable num to read the original number, temp to maintain a copy of the number because during processing the original number is going to be lost. This is to store the remainder and this is to store the sum. So I am asking the user enter a three-digit number. The user enters a three-digit number. So in order to get the correct correction or correct value, I need to initialize sum to 0. And I am making a copy of number in temp and I am going to use temp to do all the processing so that I do not lose the original number. The reason I do not need to lose or I should not lose the original number is the original number is going to be compared with sum. If you work on the original number, the number will end up becoming sum and it will not work correctly. So what I am going to do is do while. So I am going to say remainder is equal to temp mod 10. All right. Then what happens to this is then I say sum is sum plus remainder plus remainder plus remainder three times. All right. So this is what is going to happen. Then I need to lose the rightmost digit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say temp divided by 10. This process continues as long as the value of temp happens to be greater than 0 or temp happens to be greater than 0. Now if sum is equal to the original number, I'll keep it simple. I'm just going to say cout num is an Armstrong number. All right. I'm going to say num is an Armstrong number and do an end here. Else what I'm going to do, else I'm going to say cout num not an strong. Okay, this is how I would do it. So let me go ahead and try to explain it to you. Let's say I read a three-digit number. Let the number be equal to 371. So number is 371, sum is 0. Then temp also happens to be equal to the value of number, which happens to be 371. 371 mod 10, the remainder is 1. Sum is 0. 0 plus 1 cube happens to be, sorry, this should be 1 cube. So it should be sum plus remainder into remainder. So this is remainder cube. So 1 cube is 1, sum is 1. Now temp is 371 divided by 10 is 37. That means the quotient, division gives us the quotient, modulus gives us the remainder. Now 37 is greater than 0. So I come here. Remainder is 37 mod 10. It is 7. Sum is 1 plus 7 cube. 7 cube is 343. 343 plus 1 is 344. I hope 7 cube is, yeah, 7 sevens are 49. 49, yeah, it's 343. So it is 341. Then I come here, temp is 37 divided by 10. It is quotient is 3. 3 is greater than 0 is true. Remainder is 3 mod 10. Remainder is 3. Sum is 343 plus 27. Sorry, 344 plus 27 because it was 343 plus 1 plus 27. 344 plus 27 is equal to, sum is now 371. Temp is 3 divided by 10, quotient is 0. 0 greater than 0 is false. Then what is going to happen here? Sum is equal to number. Yeah, 371 is equal to 371. So 371 is an example of an Armstrong number. So this way, this is how you end up finding whether a given number is an Armstrong number or not. In order to verify it that the logic is correct, let's try to run it. So if I give 371, it's going to say is an Armstrong number. I just need to change the spelling here. This should be an N. I put an M. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is let's run it for some number which we feel is not an Armstrong number. is not an Armstrong number. Now let me try one more number. Let me press 153, I think, is an Armstrong number, if I'm not wrong. Yes, 153 is an Armstrong number. So this way you can write the program and test it with 2, 3 or 4 different values to know whether it is really working.